Because we found our best dress at the fest.
Yes, I agree.
Why,
we have
thank
Happie Hoffman
you.
with me today. Hey, Happie, how's it going?
I'm great.
You look
How are you?
Beautiful. I was just saying off camera that I love this whole entire outfit, especially this like boa-ish situation, because, you know, Harry Styles was just in town and everybody was wearing one of those. So you're a trendsetter without even thinking about it.
You know, it's just a red bolero. What can you do?
I mean, and honestly, it's a lot more like environmentally friendly, because it doesn't seem like those will come off like the boa feathers I've been finding around here. But anyways, it was so good to meet you. We just found each other over here, and I saw your outfit, and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to pull her in. Like, this is great.
You're one of the artists to discover at the fest.
Yeah.
So how is the fest so far?
Your first ACL fest. How's that going?
It feels so good to be here, and it is so much fun. Truly, I used to live in Austin, so I'd come to ACL before to see shows.
Yeah.
And
being on this stage is a different perspective, isn't it?
Totally. Yeah, it's a dream come true. It feels
Especially
really
for
good to
me,
be here.
usually I'm getting chased off and arrested afterwards.
Yeah.
But you grew up watching people on the
CJ.
stage, and now you're on the stage.
Yes, it felt really good to be up there. Truly.
Yeah. So are you releasing any new music soon? I know you have one song out right now. I listened to it. It's very, very beautiful. You just have like a very calming demeanor.
Thank
so
you.
Your other songs that you're going to be releasing pretty soon, is it the same sort of like calming sort of mentality, or are you going to try to mix in a little bit of like, I'm going to go jump off the stage and run around in the crowd?
Honestly, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
With the upcoming EP, I wanted to paint a picture. So
Yeah.
there's some upbeat stuff, and there's some slower stuff that's in my feelings. And I'm really excited to share the new music. So the next single comes out on October 19th.
Okay.
Called
Cool.
Heartbreak Season.
Okay, I was about to ask if it has anything to do with fall or anything to do with any of that, but Heartbreak Season. Okay, did you recently go through a heartbreak that you're like kind of, you know, how should I say
Writing
this?
about.
I was going to say
handful
that
of
you were
them.
going through, because I feel like I'm always going through heartbreaks.
I know, right? Well,
Yeah.
that's what this music is about.
Yeah.
I wrote the album last winter when I was going through some heartbreak, and this, you know, it's about the moment in my life, this season where that's what the game is. It's about looking for the right thing and being brave enough to go through a heartbreak when it's not right. So
Yeah, and it's the perfect time to, you know, start loving yourself and starting to figure out yourself too, because you've got all the cozy sweaters to hug you at night, and you're like,
I
okay,
have
I'm
so
not
many
gonna sweat
cozy
through
sweaters.
it.
You have no idea.
I can imagine. I mean, based on your outfit, I'm like, I bet your closet is
Oh, she got
insane.
sweaters.
Oh, yeah.
She knows what sweater weather
Hey,
is like.
he does too.
Yeah.
I grew it.
Yeah.
A little different.
Oh my gosh.
We do this show together all the time, and I still make her roll her eyes.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a
thank
good friendship.
goodness.
No,
That-
it's a great
truly.
thing. So how many festivals have you done so far?
This is my first big festival.
Your very first
So
big
a homecoming
festival.
fest in a way.
Yeah,
Yes, it
that's
is.
a fun one to do.
Austin
so
is definitely feels like home.
yeah. How long did you live here in Austin?
I lived here for 4 years. Right after school, I wanted to move to somewhere warm. I was in Indiana.
Well, it's warm.
and
Very warm.
And I wanted to move to a music town. So Austin, Texas it was.
We beat out Nashville because Nashville smells like sweat, swamp, and
Yeah.
just bachelorette parties all the time.
Yeah, what's that
They're just,
about?
they're
Yeah.
just
People
going to
in
be
love.
hooting and yelling at you during your... No, you don't want
During
that.
your
You want
set.
that sad, moody, deep, dark Austin.
I want tacos.
Yep.
And tech bros yelling, yeah!
I want
during the
tacos
middle
and
of-
tech bros.
That's it.
Exactly. So for your first festival, did you have to change your set list at all, or like did you have to? What was the biggest changes you had to make instead of going into smaller clubs and playing those smaller shows?
Or, yeah, indoor versus
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I mean, really the biggest thing was I was so excited to have like LED visuals behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
there
I
were
saw
a lot
them.
there were a lot of details that went
Yeah.
into making the
Which
performance
is crazy
happen.
that you can still so vividly see something like that during the day too. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to the tech team, man. Like, that's it was beautiful.
Totally.
Matched your outfit too, which was important.
Why? Well, you know.
Yeah.
But
So
it was, and it was a big stage, so it was so fun to move around,
Yeah.
When I'm playing indoors, sometimes my whole band and I were on like a smaller stage and I move a little.
Hard
but
to
this
explore
was,
the space.
Yeah, this was great to move around and just be with the audience, like look out and see like a crowd was very powerful for me.
That's
Good.
amazing. And just the fact that it's not just a homecoming for you, but getting to get out in front of a group of people that a lot of times wandering from stage to stage, going with friends, and then suddenly did you see some of that moment where people stop and go and just kind of like discover you and are just like into your music? How does that feel to look out, the difference from being indoors in the night with the light shining on you to just seeing people in front of you, just eyes on you?
It was so sweet to see that moment, like you said, and to look at people, truly. And like I said, the set has slower songs and upbeat songs, and it was so amazing to see people dance. Like, that might have been
In
my
the sun,
favorite.
too.
That might have been my
Yeah.
favorite moment, was just
To dance
dancing
along
and
with you, too.
seeing people dance. That's what I wanted.
Love it.
Yeah.
As someone who tried to be hip and fashionable back in my days of ACL Fest, always dressing up in my most expensive pearl snaps, boots, hats. Can't do that anymore. How do you stay so your makeup's perfect, your hair's perfect, this outfit?
Oh, I thank
How
you.
did you survive the sun in this? What are the tips for going and performing and still looking the part?
Hydrate, have a towel close by
Okay.
to
A towel.
blot.
Dab. Thank
you.
And have your hairspray and lip gloss handy.
Always.
but
I need that tip.
it's just what you do at a festival.
Yeah.
Yep.
New single coming out very soon. What's next?
So the single comes out, the EP will be out very soon, and then the plan is to be on tour in early 2023. Stay tuned.
Ooh,
Love
okay,
it.
be on the lookout then.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us
Thank
today.
you so much for having me.
Yeah, and I hope you can sit in with the AC pretty soon and take a shower, wash this, and then re-wear it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
You bet. I'm coming to see y'all.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.